when you look back on your life, how have relationships and experience changed who you are? Are you the type of person that you thought you would be? Do you belong where you're at? I grew up 10 minutes from here. Beautiful South Orange County. I BMX'd, I collected comic books, I read as many books as possible. Shortly thereafter, as I moved into my teenage years, I went to a Catholic high school, played football, basketball, ran track. But out of that experience, I felt stifled. My community was conservative, religious. I was not. I was looking for something else. I met a foreign exchange student from Holland, and that opened doors to places I did not know existed. After graduation, I moved and hightailed it to Europe. I was there for a month, met her, the foreign exchange student, and we hitchhiked from Amsterdam to Paris, and then all the way back to Holland again. At that moment in time, while this was happening, I knew Orange County was not for me. So when I returned, I moved to New York. It was bold. I was excited. And I failed. Transformation thwarted. I came back, and I waited. And then I had an opportunity to go to San Francisco. While in San Francisco, it all seemed right. The people, the streets, the food, everything seemed to fit. So what did I do? I packed up all my stuff, threw it into a duffel bag, and I was on my way, SF bound. I'll never forget arriving when I got to my apartment, and there was 5 dudes all there, surrounded by art, skateboards, mountain bikes, and a 6-foot bomb. So hell yeah, I was ready. And all of them looked at me and said, "Do you want to go for it?" And I said, "Hell yeah." So I hopped up on top of the armrest of a couch,
Oh my God.
leaned up high, and took a pull. I was here. I was there. This was right. And then I met her. Student activist, beautiful. I wanted to know more. We talked. She said she was a feminist. I broke out my conservative Orange County card and said, "What's a feminist?" She laughed. I nervously laughed. And she explained. And conversation began. Evening turned into morning. We were together. SF was our city. And for those that weren't there, San Francisco during the 90s was something special. We were changing the world. Or at least we thought we were. There was an energy to that city that was pervasive. Just to be a part of it, even to this day, I'm grateful. I got married and continued to work. My wife continued her career and schooling. I worked at technology startups. It was a good time. But as the marriage continued to grow, we did it. There were some changes that had to be made. But then one day, something happened that I had no idea would ever happen to me in my life. I was commuting to work via bicycle, and I was hit by a car. I don't remember anything, but I do remember waking up in the hospital, not being able to feel my legs. When that happened, I changed. Thankfully, the doctor told me that feeling would return to my legs. It did. But that recovery was going to be arduous. It was. 2 years later, I recovered. My marriage did not. Shortly after that, I became a bartender mixologist in San Francisco, then off to Madrid, then back to the States in Vegas, then to Portland. Fascinating, exciting. I was a libation thespian, or so I thought, because there is always a price to pay. And for me, that was depression and anxiety. I'm correcting a lot of those mistakes that I made during those years. Eyes wide open, mindfulness at its core. But I wish I had more time to unpack the rest of this with you, but I'll leave you with this. Here, today, I'm standing. More importantly, here today, I'm thankful to be here with all of you. Because together, transformation achieved.